Today's topic, what men crave. 3 things to draw him closer. I'm Mike Goldstein of Easy Dating Coach. So excited for today's topic. Before we get into it, I want you to understand that yes, we are trying to draw him closer and these 3 things are what we're going to do. But, little caveat, you are the queen. And if he doesn't meet your standard, none of this is important, right? So everything we're talking about from now on, assume that you're the queen, he's of value, he deserves to be considered as a partner. So once we've got that considered, where he's a legitimate candidate for your heart, now we will do these things. Okay, number 1, what will draw him closer is you being wildly happy. Let me give you an example of this. One of my first girlfriends out of college, she was just so much fun. And she was a blast to hang out with. So much so that I'd always want to bring my friends out with us. And my friends loved her. And quite frankly, sometimes they'd be like more wanting to talk to her than talk to me, because she was just a blast to be around. She was always trying to take care of them, make sure like if they needed a drink, they had a drink, make sure they're having fun. If one of them's, off in the corner, not talking to anyone, she's over there being like, hey, come on, come hang out with us. So having that kind of fun energy that people want to be around, clearly is happy, enjoying yourself, that's pretty stinking magnetic. And will really make a guy just come closer to you and be like, well, if everyone wants to be a part of this, and all my friends do, of course, I'm craving her. I want her. Okay. Number 2, and guys, I'm looking at my notes. Tell me if you're okay with me not editing and using my little cheat sheet. I'm being lazy. Are you okay with this? Put it in the comments. Let me know if you're okay with me being lazy and not editing. Thank you. Number 2 is someone who is self-actualized. It was so evident in this one woman I was dating, and who was so sexy and drew me to her. She told me about her history. I remember on one of our dates, she was kind of telling me about why she is. I just remember she just embodied confidence and being self-actualized. If you remember Maslow's pyramid, and go Google it, but self-actualized is having kind of everything together. You've got your security, your safety, and then at the top, it's like where you feel like a full woman. You feel like you've got it all together. But in her case, like she went on this journey, and now she landed in this place that's just so comfortable in her skin. And she used to be overweight. She used to be forced to play softball her whole childhood up into college by her parents. And she soon realized like she didn't love softball. She didn't love the corporate job that she took. She didn't need to be fat. She loved yoga, and she wanted to own her own company. So what she did was she went through this journey of self-improvement where she learned all these valuable lessons by reading books and working with coaches. But then she started her company. She lost her weight. She got yoga certified and started loving yoga. And so now she was a skinnier version of herself. She was wildly happy in the body she now has. Had no interest in playing any softball. Had a very thriving and successful business. And now is out there dating and just exuding confidence and, not worrying about the fact that, maybe she had some weird layer of skin from when she used to be, 60, 80 pounds heavier, or something weird was happening. She loved what it is now. And she loved herself. And that drew me to her because I was like, oh, this is so sexy that she feels this comfortable. And I just wanted to know her more. All right. Number 3 is that will draw him closer. What men crave. Number 3, willing to try things. I remember in probably the last like 15 years of my dating life, I can remember two instances where I met women, and if you didn't know this about me, I love soccer. There were parts of my life where I played 5 to 7 times a week. And so I met two women, and I remember both these women. They said they played soccer. They played in high school, maybe they played in college, and my eyes went like huge. And I'm like, oh, this is amazing. Like, yes, we have things in common, but this is fun. So I remember asking these women, like, hey, on our first date, like, we should go play soccer. We should go kick the ball around. And I remember both of them kind of giving me this like disgusted look, like, ugh, like I can't do that. Like my hair will be sweating on a first date, like makeup and like all these barriers to entry to have this date. And this is Easy Dating Coach. I'm Mike Goldstein, founder of Easy Dating Coach. Everyone who's dating wants things to be easy. So what she was alluding to was kind of like, I'm not down to try anything. I'm not going to be easy breezy, easy going. I'm not going to kind of let the man lead in terms of the date, which is fine. Like, it's okay to have boundaries, of course. And if, a man asks you to do something you're really vehemently against, then of course. But like something as minuscule of playing the sport that we love, it was kind of like a big like we found this thing in common and now we can't go do it together. So that was a huge bummer. So willing to try things. So being open. Like I know, like I've dated a woman that happened to play lacrosse in college, and I've never played lacrosse. But I would go out there, she had a stick for me, and I'd try to wing the ball and catch it and cradle, and I tried to learn how to, run around with it. So I gave it a go. And that's really what men are looking for, is giving it a try. He's going to have some passions, you're going to have some passions, and we're not expecting you to be at the same level, but giving it a try. So to sum these all up, we've got our 3 things men crave. We've got happiness, being self-actualized, and giving things a try. You put these 3 together, and you will be pretty irresistible. Hope that was helpful. If you guys haven't, go hit subscribe so you can watch my content. Every new video that comes out is about once a week. And otherwise, I will put a video up there and there. If you want to keep watching some of my content, go click one. Love you as always, and we'll see you next time.